Okay, fifth grade. Yesterday we learned a little bit about division. Today we're going to review multiplication. Now remember, tomorrow is a test, so hopefully you are able to do this with ease. If not, you will be able to use your notes tomorrow to take the test, and hopefully that will help you too. So today we're going to do this multiplication a little bit differently in that I'm going to give you the problem. And by the way, I'm using not my fun pen or my expensive pen, but I'm using a different pen, so hopefully this one will work better. If I can figure this out again. Okay. So take your notes out and we are going to start with a problem, a two-digit multiplication problem. And the multiplication problem is 53 times 87. And I'm going to tell you the answer already. But the thing is, I'm giving you the answer, so don't just think you can clonk out and not work. But I'm giving you the answer so you can do the steps right, okay? Because if the steps aren't right, you wouldn't come up with the same answer. So here is the answer. 4,000. Oh, my thin's not working again. 4,611. That is the answer. Now, we're going to do the steps though, so you have to make sure you do the steps. So we're going to start with 53 times 87. The first question is, what is 7 times 3? We are working with this group first. 7 times 3. What is 7 times 3? You think about it, and I'll come back to you with the answer. 7 times 3 is 21. So I'm going to write 3 times 7 is 21. Now, the 1 is going to go on the bottom because that's just how you do it. The 2 is going to go on top of the 5. Alright. Now we're going to ask, what is 7 times 5? I'm going to write it over here. 7 times 5 is what? I'll give you a moment to think about it. Seven times 5 is 35. But we don't just end there. We have to add the 2 here. 35 plus 2 equals 37. So 37 goes under here. Remember, you have to align the numbers. So the 7 goes directly underneath this column here because that's just how it is. That's how you want to do for lining up. And the 3rd goes outside the box. Now we are going to go ahead and that's why I think you should use pencils when you do this stuff. I'm going to erase all of this here because, oh, I erased my 3. Because it's distracting when you don't have it erased. So now that we're done with the ones multiplying, we multiplied the ones, we're going to go and multiply the tens. Now when we start the tens, to multiply the tens, we always put a 0 on the bottom. Correct? Okay. Then we're going to ask, what is 8 times 3? We're looking at this here. 8 times 3. I'll give you a moment to figure that out. 8 times 3 is 24. The 4 is going to go on the bottom because it's the ones and the ones always go on the bottom. The 2 is going to go on the top because it's a 10, so the 10s always go on the top. Then we're going to multiply 8 times 5. What is 8 times 5? 40. then you are going to add the 2. You cannot forget that top. 40 plus 2 equals 42. 2 is going to go underneath the 3, the 4 on the side. So it almost looks like steps. Steps. Alright, and then we add. What is 1 plus 0? 1. 7 plus 4 is 11. 3 plus 2 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. 4 plus nothing, or 4 plus 0, is just 4. The answer is 4,611. Now, is it the same? Yes, it is. Now, I gave you the answer, but I need to see the steps, okay? I need to see all of these steps, so I know that if your steps aren't correct like mine, that means you didn't do it right. My music just freaked out for a second. Alright, I'm going to erase it. And I'm going to give you the problem. You're going to pause the video and you're going to solve it yourself. Okay, I'm going to give you the problem and the answer. Then you're going to do all the steps. And if your steps are correct, then your answer should be the same as the answer I have that I gave you. If not, that means you did something wrong in your steps and you got to go back and redo it. Alright, the problem we're going to start with now is 58 times 81. I'm going to write it here. 58 times 81. So go ahead and pause the video right now. Pause it and solve this problem. I'm going to give you the answer. The answer is 4,698. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do the steps for me. You're going to solve them. Write the steps in the box. You don't have to draw a big box like I am, okay? Do not draw a big box like I am. I'm just doing it just so that I can do it in there. But you're going to solve the problem yourself and make sure you include the steps. You need to include the steps. So solve it, and then you're going to press play on this video and you're going to see if you did the steps correctly. So go ahead and pause. Okay, I'm going to solve it right now. So you should have already solved it. You should already have your steps done. Now you're going to watch me solve it and see if your steps match mine. If not, go back and rework your steps so that it matches mine. So first things first, we're going to write the problem down. We're going to first multiply the ones. What is 1 times 8? 1 times 8 is 8. 8 goes down here. What is 1 times 5? It's 5. 5 goes down here. Now that we're done multiplying the ones, we're going to multiply the tens. When we move over to the tens, we have to put a 0 because we're not multiplying the ones. 8 times 8 is 64. The 4 goes on the bottom because it's the ones, and the 6, because it's a 10, goes on top. 8 times 5 is 4. 8 times 5 is 40. 40 plus 6, because there's a 6 up here. 40 plus 6 is 46. So 46 goes here. Then we add them all up. 8 plus 0 is 8. 5 plus 4 is 9. Then we bring down 4 plus nothing, or 4 plus 0 is 4. 6 plus 0 is 6. Our answer is 4,698. If your steps are like mine, that means good, you got it correct. If not, pause the video, rewrite the steps, and yep, you're set. I'm going to erase this real quick. Now hopefully you guys are getting this because we've been doing this for so long. And I'm hoping that when we take the test you can do it now. You know, this pen that's not fancy works a lot better than the pen I got at the fancy store or whatever. Okay, our next problem is 88 times 72. Now this time I'm not going to give you the answer. I'm going to just let you work it. So go ahead and pause the video and work this problem. Okay, you should have already solved this problem before pressing play again. Now that you have pressed play, I'm going to solve it for you. You're going to see if you got the correct answer, okay? We're looking for the correct answer. First things first is you are going to write, well, I'll give you the answer right now, okay? So the answer should be 6,336. If you're correct, whoop-de-doo, good for you. I'm happy for you. That means you put in a lot of effort into your work, and now we're going to solve it we're going to solve it doing the steps, okay? So 88, that was messy. Two times 8 is 16. 6 goes on the bottom, 1 goes on top. 2 times 8 is 16. Plus 1 is 17. Oh, I forgot to write it here. Alright, now we're going to solve for the tens. 7 times 8. I forgot something. When we're moving to the tens place, we'll always put a 0. 7 times 8 is 56. I'm going to erase this 1 because I'm done with that. Okay, 7 times 8 is 56. 6 goes on the bottom, 5 goes on the top. Then we're going to do again. 7 times 8 is 56 plus the 5 equals 61. Then we're going to add 6 plus 0 is 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 6,336. Now, I honestly think you can do this, guys. I don't think we need any more practice. We've been doing this for so long. So I am going to do one more after this video that has been going. If you think you can do it and you don't need any more practice, go ahead and shut it off. It's been 13 minutes of watching this video. Shut it off and you're going to do your multiplication practice that I have for you. If you need more practice, we're going to do one more video and then you're going to be set free, okay? So I'm going to erase this. Remember, if you think you can do this, good. I'm so proud of you. You're working hard. Go ahead and turn the computer off and start your math problem that I have for you, the math work I have for you. If not, that's okay too. We're going to do one more problem together and you're going to try to do it by yourself, okay? 20 times 59. I am going to give you the answer this time, and you're going to see if you can get the answer again without, if you get the same answer, that means you, and the steps are the same like mine, that means you know what you're doing, okay? If not, if you don't get the steps the same way, then that means you just need to try again. So pause the video and solve this problem here. And you know the answer already, but I still want you to solve the problem yourself and show me the steps. Okay, ready, set, go, pause. Okay, now I'm going to solve the problem. You should have already solved it and got all the steps down. Now you're going to solve it with me. First steps first, 9 times 0 equals 9. No, I'm sorry. 9 times 0 is not 9. That would be 9 plus 0 is 9. 9 times 0 is 0. So 0 goes here. 9 times 2, 18. The 18 goes down here. Now it goes here and nothing goes on top, so you're not going to put 8 down and put 1 on top because you're done multiplying the 1, so the 1 just goes down here. So do not do that. So when you get 9 times 2, 9 times, oh no, what did I do? What's the problem? 20 times 59. I was trying to do this. When you do 9 times 2, that means you're done with this column. So 9 times 2 is 18. We're going to multiply the tens now, so we're going to put a 0 at the bottom. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 2, because I'm multiplying this here now. 10. I think I did something wrong, guys. Look, see, even I do something wrong. Oh, what did I do wrong? Alright, so something I did wrong, now I gotta rework it. But you know what, that's fine. Because as mathematicians, we all make mistakes. So I'm gonna rework it. And see, even I make mistakes, but am I getting mad? No. Am I saying I hate this? No. Am I getting all crazy and just giving up? No. You keep going. You're going to retry. You're going to see if you can do it over and get the right answer. All right. 9 times 0 is 0, so I put the 0 down. 9 times 2 is 18, so I put 180. That's the answer. I put a 0 down because I'm multiplying the tens. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 2 is 10. What am I doing wrong? 5, 10. See, this answer here that I got here, I got it from the calculator. So let's see if the calculator was wrong. Yeah, this answer here is wrong. I used a calculator, so I'm not just saying that it's wrong. So the answer is 1,180. Now let's see if I'm right. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 0 is 8. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0, 1 plus nothing is 1. There, so I was right. But you know what? It's still good to try. And I checked the calculator. Maybe I punched the numbers wrong in the calculator. All right. So there you got it. That was a 19-minute video for you guys. I hope you had a good math review and you're going to start your multiplication math work. All right. Have fun.